Starting in just a second. Just give me a second to get everything loaded and then we're good to go. All right, let's get this thing going. Just shout out to everybody that's been supporting. Welcome to the In the Lab film sessions where we like to back it up. As far as proof goes, we like to watch film instead of just state our opinions and all this other stuff that you see on TV. No offense to those guys, but this is the way I like to do things. Is fight our arguments, our debates with actual proof instead of things that we're not even sure of. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're watching for the first time, make sure you guys give a thumbs up as you're coming in. The price of admission is just a quick thumbs up. Everybody can do it. It's all easy. It's all fun. It's all the popular kids are doing this. So make sure you send us off with a thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Before we get going, we just want to go over a few things. Our hoodies, our Beaker hoodies are back in the store. I really like them. We made them a little bit different on this material, but came out really nice. So just thank you for everybody that had a part to doing that. So cop our new gear. We have our shoes coming out on Thursday. If you're curious of what our shoes look like, I can show you that real quick. What In the Lab, some of our In the Lab kicks. We're going to inthelab.tv real quick so I could jump you in. I also have something that you guys have been waiting on too. So it's part of our mystery tee collection, so I can't tell you exactly what it is, but I'm pretty sure you can guess if you see it right here. So in 9 days, 20 hours, 55 minutes, and 7 seconds, 5. Our mystery tee will drop, so make sure you guys cop that. It'll be worth it for those of you guys that kept up with the channel. Just shout out, like I said, shout out to everybody that's helped us get to this point where our website is kind of booming. It's booming right now. Hoodies, I think they sold out. Shoes come out this week. Let's show you what the shoes look like. We got the Hyperbolic Time Chamber t-shirts that just dropped. These are the Vegeta colorway. Let me show you what that, we got a size chart on here just in case you want to know, be sure if it fits you. We got our shoes coming out. Let me show you what the Vegeta shirt looks like because I like the Vegeta shirt. Before we get going, I'm just buying time so everybody can jump in so I have to explain everything twice. This is our Goku shirt, Hyperbolic Time Chamber tee. See, some of you guys may know what this is. Some of you may not. I'm a Dragon Ball fan, so... anyways, we have our Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon shorts that are coming out. I am a super fan of them. They're going to come out. They came out really sick. When you guys see on the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon shorts are going to release very soon. They're on the way here. And then last but not least, our shoes are here. They're in the building. However, not ready to go yet. So we have our Yin and Yang. We have our Young Blood colorways, and then we have our Spears. So I do want to say this. Because of COVID, things got set back a little bit, so we aren't able to have all the sizes that we want to have right now. But rest assured, there will be a really big drop with everybody's size in there. So they are coming. And then our mouse pads here. You guys can go cop that. inthelab.tv. Let's see how many people are in on our session now. Before we get going. Okay, cool. So we can get going. All right, let's get it. All right. Philly. So the thing about Philly for the longest is we've been hearing this whole trust the process thing, right? For the longest, we've been hearing it. And this just kind of got played out. They ran this whole thing where, guys are getting hurt like Embiid or Simmons and whoop-de-whoop. And it was just like, bro, how long you expect us to keep trusting the process? Well, they got Doc Rivers in there now, and they brought a few more pieces, and I think it's finally time. I'm going to give you some reasons why. The floor is spread out. The floor is absolutely spread out. Not all the way. I can't say absolutely, but in a way that can help. It can be conducive to helping them win. They have a good bench. They have a lot of players. They have a tall team too, to a certain extent. They have shooters, quick guards. They have all this type of stuff. So there is a reason to get excited about these guys. I want to make that very, very, very clear. They're a good team, and I want to see how far they're going to go. I would have them over a team like Milwaukee. Of course, we need to see it for 4 games, however many they're going to play. We need to see it. However, they got it. They have bigs. Their high-low action is excellent. Their shooting has been great. Their bench, they have a stud on the bench, which we're going to go over. But the most important part, I believe, one of the biggest pickups that they made is adding Seth Curry. And we're gonna go over all this stuff. I'll back everything up. It's not just my opinion. We can back a little bit up with proof, but obviously we need to see them play against some really good teams, which is what I want to do. What I want to do is go over their film. They play the Nets tomorrow. See, the problem with them playing the Nets is I think KD is going to be out for a few games because of some COVID stuff. I don't know. That's what I heard, but I don't know how true it is. Does anybody know? And then let me know what you think. Like, let me know if you think that they actually have a chance to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. I think they're on par to beat a team like the Lakers. If they're not better than the Lakers to me, but they can match up. Think about it. Embiid AD. That's a good matchup in itself. LeBron and Simmons. Now, clearly LeBron is better than me, but because he's more of an offensive threat. But they can. One can argue that Ben Simmons can pass, if not better, just as good as LeBron. He's an excellent passer. Both really good downhill. Both can defend. When they decide to lock in on the defensive end, they lock up. So this is really like it's something to look at. Then they have Dennis Schroeder on the Lakers, and they have Seth Curry on the Philadelphia 76ers. One may say one is better than the other. I love Dennis Schroeder. Seth Curry just stretches the floor out more than anybody on the Lakers down there. They have a championship, Danny Green, who hasn't played great, but hasn't played bad at all. Like for the 76ers, he does what they need him to do. He's knocked down some open shots. He's not shooting a great percentage, but he's stretching the floor. You can't just leave him wide open, and he's a defender. So they have some guys, and then they have a bench, right? What I see with the Philadelphia 76ers is just crazy potential. When I look at a guy like Simmons, I see on the court, just passing the eye test, a better version of Draymond. He can get downhill better than Draymond. He can throw dimes and pass better than Draymond. Draymond just has the IQ and the leadership over him. But watch Ben Simmons, though. I've really been seeing him direct traffic as why he's not as vocal and as passionate and emotional as Draymond. He got some things working for him. Then on top of that, he's 6'10" and he's fast as heck. I don't know if y'all really seeing it. So now let's actually go over this type of stuff. Last thing. Tyrese Maxey is great off the bench. Both the Lakers and the Sixers are so deep. They just got so many players, from Montrezl to Kuz to, Gasol, who's slow as all get out, and I can't take him seriously sometimes, but he's really good, though. Don't get it twisted. Philadelphia, they got a deep bench, but let's just pay attention to how they move. So if they get out in transition, they're a team to be reckoned with. He's a problem. Offensive boards, he's a problem. Dwight Howard. We saw that last year where he would just kind of go and just mess things up for the Lakers in terms of he would go beat up on the other guy in terms of his defensive effort. He rebound. He changed people's shot all the time. He did a great job for the Lakers, Dwight Howard. The floor is spaced out, so a lot of kickouts and extra passes, driving and kicking. And you got to look. I want you to, everybody remember that I said this. Watch Tyrese Maxey and watch Dwight Howard. Watch Tyrese Maxey and watch Dwight Howard and how they start running these pick and rolls. Just watch it. So what I like, it's just stupid that they haven't added this. A split cut. They need to add that pass into the mid post to Ben Simmons and let him pass out of it. If all else fails, let him go to work in the mid post. back them down, and score. This is what I love. They can get out and run. They don't even need Embiid to run back every time. Ben Simmons is excellent in transition. He damn sure is a good shooter, so you better get in transition a lot. Then they have the guys on the outside. Tobias Harris can run the floor. Then they have Seth Curry and Tyrese Maxey who can get out there and knock down shots. This was nasty. This was nasty. This was nasty. By the way, tomorrow I'll be giving away a pair of shoes, so make sure you guys pull up. I have a free pair of shoes that I'm giving away. I think they're in 11s. 11 or 11 and a half, one of them. Behind the back, Melo almost didn't even know where the ball was till it popped. Till he saw it didn't go back to the ground on the dribble. That was a nasty pass. But they can get out and run, though. This is what makes it like a better team. Embiid can be a defensive nightmare at some points, right? So he can do a good job. Right here, he does a great job of taking away the pass and the lob. He's in between both of them, ends up taking the ball. Not the most mobile of players, but, in a half-court set, he gives them their option. Now, what you could be saying is what they'll need is that guy who can just go get a bucket. Embiid. It's Embiid. He can go get a bucket. Also, wait a minute, real quick. We didn't do this. Where are you guys watching from? Let me know where you guys watch from. What country, what city, whatever. I need to know. It always helps me to know where you guys are at, just to know some of the content that I'm gonna make. Okay, Tobias Harris can get his own bucket. He's not great at it, but he can. Seth Curry can definitely get his own bucket. But all these little extra passes. So the problem now is what you're gonna run into, and you're gonna see more and more and more this season. You can't double Embiid because of the options that they have around. But also on top of that, the high-low that they can run with Embiid to Simmons or Simmons to Embiid and other players. It's not just them. Tobias Harris is going to have a crazy amount of mismatches. We got people from the Philippines. We got people from California, Chicago, everywhere. Been watching your content since, my bad. Been watching your content since I was a kid. Just want to show some appreciation. Jonas Wong, appreciate that. Appreciate the $10. That's love. Everybody, for all the donations that you guys send, that's love, man. I always appreciate, anything that can help out over here. It does, for real. But this it's nothing that certain teams are going to be able to do. He cannot guard Embiid. He's too light in the pocket right there. You saw that ball swing across his face. He's done after that. I'm not taking that one to the face. That was close. Too big. The high-low action. If they set guys up in the right spot, especially when the playoffs hit and they start guarding different, it's going to be very hard to stop these guys. But my main thing is how healthy is Embiid going to be? How healthy is Simmons going to be? Now, what I will say is for the first time in a long time, there's a lot of floor spacing on Philadelphia. What that means is there will be less people, less bodies that could double down and help on Ben Simmons and Embiid. If you get three shooters with them at all times, whether it's Danny Green, whether it's Seth Curry, whether it's Tyrese Maxey, Thibault, he's not a bad shooter. What's the other dude? He has an interesting name. I can't remember what his name is. Dang, y'all sending bread through it, man. I appreciate it. Joey, Chris, Tony. Joey, Sixers are coming out the East. They got a good chance. Gratitude, bro. Philly is my pick for the East. Thanks for breaking down the film. No problem. No bias on here. I love the Warriors. I love the Lakers, but you guys know I'm going over everybody. Can you break down the Suns film? That's coming on the way for sure. Zay got sauce. Everybody, thank you for sending the donations through. That's love. Really, really appreciate that. Let me get back. My fault. Got a little off track. But that's love, y'all. Okay, we're kicking out. We're running. They're able to get out and run. I want to see the ball get up the floor a little faster. Bang, bang, right there. Get a shooter. Sprint out to that corner. I want to see that a little bit more, but messing up the spacing. Every now and then, Simmons is going to mess up that spacing. It'll be interesting when they go up against a team like that has a good coach. I'll say that. But definitely against like LeBron and the Lakers, and it'll be interesting to see what they do. I need to see, but Main matchup that I want to see is Sixers versus the Clippers and the Sixers versus the Lakers. I'm not worried about Milwaukee, and I know it may be some Milwaukee fans. I'm not worried about Milwaukee. We've seen what they do every year and every year. And really, I have to give him credit because he went for 60 the other day, but I still don't trust the jumper. And that's Giannis. Just showing my appreciation for all the content. Mark Jones, I appreciate that, man. I'm going to keep trying to give you guys some more. On top of that, on top of all this film, this Saturday, I'm going to put out a video. It's just a workout. I want to show you how I train basketball players and what really should happen during training sessions. It's not just all ISO. This is how I really develop players. So I want you to see that. So I'll make the video today and set it out for release to be released on Saturday. Love the content. You use facts unlike clowns on TV. That's why I did it. I'm tired of all the BS that I be seeing on some of these shows. You can't double down on Embiid anymore. It's going to be really tough to do that. It's going to be closeout city for the 76ers here. So what also happens, and we're going to see this, there's an action where a few different ones where they either hand it off to Simmons or they set a screen for Simmons. And people are playing so far off that Simmons is able to get a full head of steam and go to the basket. This is going to be key because even still, it's going to allow Simmons to get buckets. Something about Draymond and Simmons that I really like. I enjoy it. They can score 5 points and have a great game, and they'll laugh at, okay, Steph and Draymond combined for 63 points. Of course, Draymond had 1, but it's just like people, if you know basketball, you'll be like, wow, this dude's like actually really impressive. If you don't know, you'll just be asked out and just kind of just seeing what you see, and you're a stat looker. And it's okay to be a casual. Just don't put out it's okay to be a casual. Just don't go on social media and try to act like you're not. That's how I want to put that. Don't go in there acting like you really, really know what's going on in this basketball game when you don't. If you're a casual, it's cool. A lot of mismatches that Philly is gonna have. You're gonna see a lot of these type of thing as the season goes on. Draymond is Simmons. Simmons is Draymond. Steph Curry is Curry. Curry is Curry. Now, I see, obviously, Steph is better, but he can run similar actions that Steph runs. So I'm not saying that, MVP Steph. No, I'm not saying that. But I will say that, yes, they can run the same actions and get them open the same way. Hey, Dev, I appreciate the content. Would you recommend purchasing the Academy if I don't have access to the gym? Or should I wait till summer? I would recommend getting started as soon as possible on the Academy because there are things that you can do in your driveway, in your garage, or whatever. Dang, he smoked that dunk. And then there's also some things that you can learn from. So, and I'm really about to vamp things up, and really work on this Academy and get you guys nice because I kind of been waiting for 2021 to get a couple people signed and get going with the Academy to help me build it out. It's the thing of the future. I really believe so. My goal is just to make basketball a better place, better sport. Tyrese Maxey, be on the lookout for Tyrese Maxey. I think this is a big key for the 76ers. Him coming off the bench, he's super fast. And he's going to make a difference. Anybody who got a chance to, I saw some people comment on it just now. It's sick that, Germ is windmilling. If you have been, he low-key got bounced. Maxey low-key got bounced, y'all. But it's sick to see, and Jeremy's inside the Academy. It's sick to see him a few months ago barely able to dunk. Now he's windmilling. He's scratching his back with the two-hand dunks and whatnot. It's good to see, man. And I just want to push everybody out there and let everybody know you can do it. You can get better at a lot of things that you don't know that you can get better at. You just need consistency. You need to approach every day with a pro-like mentality. If you treat it like a job, maybe it has a really good chance of one day becoming your job. Tyrese Maxey is fast. He can finish. He can shoot the ball. I wonder if he lowered his release again. But he's a player to watch out for. 100%. He's got some range. Him driving, getting downhill is going to set up so much. Watch. I'm telling you guys right now. I've been saying this during the stream. Watch Tyrese Maxey and watch Dwight Howard. And this bench mob could be really good because if you got Simmons with him too. You got Thibault, I may be saying his name wrong. I can't remember Shake Milton or something like that. He's really good too. He can knock down shots. He's not afraid to shoot it. You got Dwight Howard. These three guys can play defense. This guy can definitely play defense. Got to see some more of him from the NBA. But them getting out and run, because in order to get up and down the court, you got to play defense. You got to get stops to really get going. It makes it harder when people are scoring. You can still get up and down the court, but it makes it a little bit harder. But they got a chance, though. This team really, really has a chance. Little mismatches, kickouts, can't double up on anybody. Now, I will say this. Embiid can hit shots, but he's not a shooter to me. He doesn't. So it's certain things he passes the eye test in terms of his form. But he needs to be set if he's moving. The more movement that he has to his shot on the catch and shoot. At the 3-point line, the less he's going to make shots. But even still, he's not a great shooter. If you run, he will find. But I love Embiid in the mid-post. I love him. He's going to be a key to, if they go far, he's going to be one of the main reasons why. Love the fact that, Ben Simmons is a really good passer, y'all. If you get a chance, go back and watch him in the summer league. This fool was throwing some stupid dimes in the summer league. Was he a rookie at that point? I don't know. I like Shake Milton, you guys. Got to kick it out. You got to kick it out at that point. Start looking for shooters. Good pass. One extra. Oh, no, you didn't even do the extra pass. That was a terrible rotation. See something. If you guys are watching and you can hear my voice, just give the video a quick thumbs up. We got a lot of people here. Give it a quick thumbs up. I would highly, highly appreciate that, just to keep building. We're trying to get these on TV. There's so much space. So you have Danny Green over here. You have Tobias Harris. And then you have, this is a Warrior setup. And I hate to keep using them, but you guys are going to learn to really respect how Kerr built this system around the Warriors. The Steph system. That's all it is. You guys are really learning to respect, because they shouldn't be winning games. Like, as much as everybody, now it's going to turn into, if Oubre starts playing good, now it's like, Oubre is, no. They should be winning games this year. They should make the playoffs. I really got them making the playoffs, though. But him coming off the screen, it could be Draymond right here. It could be Wiseman right here, whoever. But they have the same setup because they have shooters around here. This was Clay and this was whoever else. But this could be just as effective, man. He has to go to the dunker spot, or he can set a screen on LaMelo. Danny Green slides up, three-pointer. It's a lot of stuff that they can go to. He does neither. Simmons waiting for the lob. Sets up Danny Green for a wide-open three. I hate to say this. Dang. Was that travel? Oh, my gosh. I'm sorry. Miles Bridges is good. He's been – I hate to say it, but trust the process. I thought it was the stupidest thing in the world. I hated hearing it. Get banged on. They got hoopers. They got a lot of – they've been having some really good highlights this year. We're going to see. We're going to go through all this stuff. These are like hand-selected for the most part, because I was just going through and just seeing some things and that I really like from the squad. Bank shot. Closeouts everywhere. He was supposed to come off that double. End up refusing it. LaMelo's kind of asleep. See ya. Terrible D. You got to get back in the play, though. Guys, don't reach and then not get back in the play. Get back in the play. It helps. Everything matters. You can't just let him meet you right there. He's not even playing defense. That's tough. Div, is it over for my Raps? They're gonna have to make some moves early on. They have to make some moves, Sam. Raptors aren't looking good, but I told you guys, Ibaka. I mean, it was one thing to lose Kawhi, but they were still good. Fred VanVleet has been playing good for the some of the games that I was watching. But to lose Ibaka and then lose Gasol, those guys are he's a threat out here. The ball's moving. The ball's swinging around. Thanks for sending some money through. I really appreciate that. Everybody's showing love today, which is cool. Love Devontae Graham, but would you put Melo at the point guard responsibilities and let Terry Rozier go to the 2? I don't know. A lot of these plays coming soon. Ben Simmons in transition. Now they're able to get these kick-out threes. They're able to get them. They have the most shooters that I've seen in a long time for on Philadelphia. I remember they had Redick. All right, so here's the play. Set the screen, let them get downhill, right? These players are going to be crucial for them, especially if these guys learn what to do and he starts making the right read. He pops. So, yeah. He just got to get more accurate from the 3. We'll see what he does, though. I don't want to, start jumping out because I haven't looked up the numbers, but Embiid is Embiid is going to be so crucial to this team. His health is everything. Extra? No extra? Extra? No extra? All right, watch Steph Curry. This is something that you see with the Warriors. Well, I mean, you're supposed to be seeing it more, but they haven't got used to playing with Steph. But the pass, immediately relocate, guys. Don't just pass and stand the ball. I see so many high school, college, even NBA guys passing and then just standing there. It does not, basketball does not work like that. Relocate right away. If you got a cannon, it'll be more effective. If you move without the ball, then people take you seriously. Now you open the floor up for other guys because now people start to follow you. You see it with Steph. 2 guys running with Steph when it should be 1 because they're getting so much miscommunication, and then Steph is coming off of those picks so hard. When we get in the shorts, Dale, been a fan a long time. Think I respond to 90% of your tweets. Taylor Becker, I always see you, bro. The shorts should be coming really soon, actually. I think next week. So just be on the lookout for those. Our shoes drop Thursday, and you guys have to download the In the Lab app. Not the Academy app, the In the Lab app. I love you download both, but the In the Lab app is where you'll be able to cop the shoes in the first 5 minutes. If it sells out on the In the Lab app, it sells out on the In the Lab app, and you'll just miss it, but I doubt it will. I mean, it got the chance, though. A lot of people on the app. Got another guy that can get his own bucket. Got a little sticky handle to him, too. Don't sleep on it. Get by you. Not crazy fast, but I got enough quickness to get through and get by. I'm very, very excited about this team. I got about 20 more clips of just Philadelphia. You can't help. You can't help. Watch how he makes them pay. Extra. Easy pass. Extra. They're doing this now. They're doing this now. We appreciate you, man. Crazy to see all that grinding on 10,000 hours to get you to this point. Keep exceeding your goals, man. Hope to meet you and play some ones one day. That's dope, Score. I would love to. Once this Corona stuff ends, I'll be out there, back out here, just inviting anybody out to work out and whatnot. But till then, kind of keeping it low because I got a baby on the way. And the last thing, with this super COVID coming out, apparently it's supposed to be coming to I mean, it's in the U.S., and L.A. is the worst county in the world in terms of COVID. You know, I just got to protect my kid. This got to be split, but they don't do enough of that. But even if, and B's got to go to Terry, wipe him out, and then roll to the basket. But he's about to double, ain't he? Nah, he wasn't. So if he would have went and set this for Curry right away, I see what they're trying to do, but I want split. I want the split action. I want Curry to come off of this, boom, he goes here and B goes there, or if he reads it the right way and we have enough space, because Simmons will drop this dime 100%. Curry goes this way, then makes an extra pass this way, maybe an extra pass that way, boom, we're working now. How do you think Harden trade would impact the team? How do I think a Harden trade? Oh, It will completely impact the team. The Philly, because they probably have to give up Simmons if they did. Which, I'm cool with Philly. I like what they got going over here, Mason. I really do. I like what Philly got going. So, I don't know if I'd make the move. If I was the Nets, I'd have made the move, but unless they had to give up Kyrie or KD. But they may have lost their chance because Dinwiddie is gone. So that really hurt. And now if Harden moves, it's like, where you going to go? Where you going to go? Mason, thanks for the donation. That's love. Can't double. My bad, I'm skipping back. You can't double. What are you going to do? One extra pass. Easy. These are easy plays. My Rockets looking pretty nice. Jalen, I think they lost yesterday, right? They have some potential, but I don't trust Boogie. Sometimes he has flashes of his old self. I like Christian, but I don't know if that's enough for them to. It's mismatches. It's mismatches everywhere on the court. I like Wall, but something came out the other day, and I have to more watch it. The team is better with Wall. Maybe it was just in that game. The team was way better when Wall was on the bench. But sometimes those numbers are a little skewed and, biased. I got to look at the film. I didn't check yesterday's Rockets game out because I was really just focused on Philly, just watching their film, gathering it for you guys. So what I like to do is just stack a bunch of stuff so you guys can see what I'm seeing. There's a lot of potential on this team. That's a flashy. Somebody's got a flash middle right there. When you see this gap right here, somebody flash middle, he would go this way, and then it's 1-2 or 1-2 pass. He did it too late, but now they're kind of like they're all scrambled up looking for a high low that's not there. Extra pass, one extra. I love the fact that they're playing unselfish. They're making all these extra passes. They're playing from inside out. This is big. This is big. Their chemistry right now is better than the Nets. And we saw it. The Nets have excellent scores, which is going to come in handy if they make the dang playoffs. Love to see it. They already have they're going to make the playoffs. I'm just kind of messing with you, but you love to see stuff like this, man. The chemistry is already there. They got a lot of unselfish players. And what I've been noticing is Simmons' ability to pass the ball is starting to become contagious, and I'm seeing other guys be willing to share the ball a little bit more than what I saw with other teams. And I don't care what anybody says. That matters. Extra passes matters. Congrats on the baby, fam. Keep grinding. I'm loving the content. All love. Appreciate it, John. Always appreciate all the love you guys are sending today, man. This is dope. This is really dope. If you guys like these videos, I'll keep doing them. Do me a favor, if you're watching, just click the like button or the thumbs up button. This is them versus Orlando. And I was just sorry. Like, all right, I'm not. Orlando's played pretty good this year. I can't even. They was smacking them in this one. Shake Milton is good for the squad, y'all. These passes off the Dwight screen. If the lob wasn't there, if the lob isn't there, the skip pass is there. If Cole Anthony didn't take this away, this has been an easy lob pass, and he reads that because at this point, it's okay for a jump pass. I'm okay with this because it's three things that he has in this situation. He has a runner, he has a lob pass, and he has a skip pass. Or a lift pass, I want to call it. That's what I should call it, lift pass. So I'm okay with a jump pass in that situation. I don't say that often, but in that situation, see, you got to look. All right, I want you to pay attention to how long these guys are. So you got Tyrese Maxey is probably the shortest player. Is the shortest player. You got Shake, who's got long arms. You got is it Thibault? Yeah, he's got really good defense, good height, good strength on him for the most part. That Tobias Harris, he's long. He's like 6'6", 6'7", whatever he is. You You got Dwight Howard. Defensively, they could be a nightmare. They could be on something similar to what the Lakers were on last year. Mismatch. Mismatches all over the court. There's no way Tyrese Maxey is 6'5". I stood next to that dude. No way he's 6'5". Extra passes? Nope, didn't get it. So this is what they're gonna find themselves in situations. They're gonna have so many chances for high-low or passes over the top where they could get the defender on the top side. Who does he have on the top side? Is that Markelle? I don't know who that is. No, it's not Markelle. But it'll be a lot of situations for that, and you got to take advantage. And I see potential for a really good half-court team. Sometimes when the NBA gets going, when the playoffs start, the games slow down, and you're going to need to score in the half court because everybody's going to know your plays. But you're going to need to have little things that could just get you easy buckets. And as old as high-low offense is, it still works. And it can work for a team like this. You know, Doc is old school over there, too. Josh Moon, love the content. Been learning a lot through these videos. Congrats on the baby, and stay safe and healthy during these times. Appreciate it, Josh. I'm doing the best that I can to stay healthy while at the same time delivering the content that we're giving. I'm hoping to keep these sessions going all year. If you guys are on Twitch, follow the NBA. Nasty. T-Mac Hezzy. He got all that. He's a total mismatch. And I want to see him. I want to watch some film against him versus AD because that something to watch. Forgot what I was saying. Dang, bro. Oh, NBA Twitch. So I'll be watching the Sixers versus the Nets on Thursday on TNT. I'll be doing it probably every Thursday with Marcellus Howard. That was the same player, wasn't it? No, it was a different player. I thought it was the same player. I got some nice highlights. So I'll be watching that game, so make sure you guys tune in. We'll just be able to have conversations and talk back and forth. I'll be able to talk back and forth a little bit more with you guys than I do on here because there's so much stuff, and I'm focused on the film during this and not necessarily the chat section. I can only see when you guys donate, I see those big boxes. That's why they kind of draw my attention. This is tough, man. I love Tyrese Maxey and Dwight Howard combination. I think that is going to be something to look out for. It's going to be switches all day because you can't go under it because Tyrese Maxey can shoot the ball. Another situation, step up screen. Ben Simmons is taking off downhill right away. You're going to see that a lot because he's doing that with Seth. And unless you can switch that, some teams ain't going to be able to take that switch. It's going to be a problem. Almost done with this one. This is a team with potential. And that's what I look at. This is what I was look at Simmons. He knows what's going to happen right now. He sees Green coming back up. No, go through. Saw a lot of this with the Clippers, Doc Rivers Clippers, right? DeAndre Jordan to Chris Paul, even sometimes Blake Griffin to DeAndre Jordan, setting that screen. Okay, if we got you already cheating, waiting for the screen to come, and you're on the inside, I'm going to move that arm right here, right? Swim. Oh, thank you. That's what you look for. You got to always look for situations to slip. When they're calling for switch, that is a situation you want to look to slip. Early too, because they're trying to cheat it. They're trying to guess your screen. Setting that. Oh, I'm out of there. Little stuff like this helps. Can the Sixers beat the Heat? Absolutely. Can the Heat beat the Sixers? Absolutely. But I put my money. Oh, that's nasty. Same play. Setting this back screen on them. Butt screen. Dimers. If you help out, I'm diming Dwight. Nobody's gonna go up with him. Lopez chickened out. You know it. Will I? Hey, Dev, will you ever do one on San Antonio? I plan to do something on every team that matters. You know, I'm not jumping really quick to the Cleveland Cavaliers or the New York Knicks because of their history. However, I will acknowledge that they're playing good, both of them. But once they start, if they can continue this, I'm going to do a film session on them. That stuff. Shake Milton can shoot. He can hit shots. Stay handle. Let me see. Let me see how it started. Okay, he's chilling. Go down. He didn't even set it down. He just cleared it out. Handoff, dribble handoff. It's too easy, though. Dev, could you make a video detailing your recovery process or injury prevention workouts? I have a bum ankles. So I put a lot of that stuff in the academy, but something that's really helped me, because I've twisted my ankle and it didn't bother me at all recently, just playing. And a lot of dorsiflexion exercise. So if you go on my website, you can grab some bands, some resistance bands, and you do the dorsiflexion exercise that are on the academy, or just look up dorsiflexion exercise. You don't even need, the academy to do ankle injury stuff or ankle prehab. We'll call it prehab. Prehab, we'll call it prehab. Great stuff. Love the content. Your thoughts on RJ Barrett's improvement? I want to see more, but it's kind of cool to see him growing because of how everybody counted him out. And so, I want to see his jumper continue to improve, but he's such a tough downhill attacker. And he's turning into more of a basketball player, which I'm seeing. So, mid-post split action. They're not running that. I want to see that. I want to see that with the 76ers. I want them to split. Can't help. Look at what happens, though. Look how far off he's helping on targets. You can't do this. This is an open shot. This is why I think that the 76ers have a chance, because the floor is so spaced out. It really is. Okay. So that's what I've seen so far with the 76ers. They have good floor spacing. They have a good team. If you're watching for the first time, or if you watched before, it means everybody, click the thumbs up button just to show some love. If you support In the Lab, click the thumbs up button, and just help us keep going with all this stuff. All right, let's go to games. So there were some games that took place yesterday. Houston versus Dallas. So thing with Luka, I want to look at Luka right now. Luka is completely out of shape. He looks like it too. I don't know if you guys can see it, but to me, from seeing Luka, he looks like he's out of shape. To a certain extent, this worries me, because how seriously is he taking being one of the best players ever? I don't know. I want to see him come back into the league in shape. I want to see him taking, this stuff is important to me. But he's out of shape, and he's going for almost a triple-double easy. He's going to need to get himself together, because if not, they're going to be out the playoffs. With no Porzingis. Porzingis comes, they'll be a lot better in shape. But the West, yet again, is really, really competitive. It's very, very competitive. Deshaun Wisdom, appreciate that. Appreciate the $3.99, man. That's love. Okay, let's take a look at Luka. Go under the screen. He has not shot the three ball well at all, but he does right here. Not shot the three ball well at all. He almost historically low for those first few games. So he's looked good. So Dallas beat Houston, right? Without Porzingis. Nothing to panic about, but John Wall and Harden should be able to, and they should be able to pull this off against a team like this. They should. He's bullying people to the basket. Luka's a basketball player, y'all. He's really freaking good. Okay. Little step back. Has not shot that shot very well at all. Knocks it down right there. 47-43 for the most part. I thought Dallas was in control the whole way through. Something that's really bothering me about Wall, and I'll go over that in just a second, but this is like baby food. That's baby food. Really like Luka, though. You guys know how I was big on, really adamant on him. Entry into the high post. immediately cut. You have to expect this. If you're up here, you have to know that this is coming. I don't think that this is an exact play, but a guy like this will read this. A guy like this will read this. Seiji, hopefully I pronounced that wrong. All right. Uh, appreciate you supporting. No, the academy is not free. Everything in life isn't free, guys. I'm putting all this work. This is free. Like, damn, like, I'm doing the best I can with this free content here, you guys. Like, he shot the ball well this game, for the most part. Love the content. Keep it up. Do you think the Raptors could come back from the slow start? I actually believe in Kyle Lowry and the toughness that he brings to the table. So I would never count him out. And the East, lower part of the East isn't that strong. Okay, Harden, come on, dance with me. Let me put you in this post real quick. Little man. Not bad defense. He just got posted up and scored on. The Academy is $50 a month. But stay tuned on that. There's might do a little something on that. But I would get started on it as soon as possible. Tough. Under control. So what players have a tendency to do, look at Luka like blowing by one of the fastest players in the game. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird to think about? Because John Wall is not a bad defender, but look, isn't that weird? He Euro'd him too. 50 guys, 50 a month is not bad. Like, you get Zoom sessions pretty much at least 2 times a month, which we're doing our Zoom session tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We're doing our Zoom session, so like you literally get to have interactions with me and ask me questions and all that stuff. I'm running you through workouts. You get access to all the stuff that we have on the academy. It's like $50 a month. Like some people charge $50 a workout. Some people, I know trainers that you guys probably know too that charge $300. So 50, like what are we talking about, bro? Like, what are we talking about? And for the obviously for it's COVID, but you gotta grind, you gotta figure out ways to make bread. And that's what I learned how to do at an early age. There's no excuses. I've been broke, so I know what it's like. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to struggle. Huge fan from Japan since the Wong brothers. That's dope. Keep up the good work and hopefully your family stays healthy. That's dope, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate the donation. For real, for real. If you know a beat maker or you are one yourself, send your music to inthelabtraining@gmail.com. inthelabtraining@gmail.com. Clutch bucket right here. Luka doesn't have a great handle to me. You just can't take the ball from him. He's not like super shifty. He's just crazy smart and knows how to use his body. That's tough. Like, this isn't a shifty crossover to me. And that on that play on Bam Adebayo, it wasn't super impressive as everybody made it out to be. In my opinion, it wasn't crazy impressive. It was a really good move and good footwork, but it wasn't like he was shifting them all over the place. Like, Bam played really good defense. And I'm a Luka guy, so don't get it twisted. Let's go to John Wall. It's kind of nice. I like this. Checking out John Wall stuff. See what he looks like today. Peyton Pritchard. I saw somebody comment on him. Peyton Pritchard's another guy we got to go over. He had an excellent game. You know what? I was remember watching this and thinking that was John Wall's fault, but it wasn't. You know whose fault that is? This turnover is? This is Tucker. He has to move up. But you know what? That lob pass was wide open, John Wall. 100% wide open. Been watching you since 10,000 hours. Great to see you breaking down the NBA film. We need to do a collab. I'm happy for John Wall. Happy for John Wall, though. He's back. Heat check. Got to check out your page. Would love to. Would love to collab. Is my guy JC in here? JC, what's good, bro? Hopefully you're able to make the film, not the film session, the Zoom session tomorrow. Everybody inside the academy, you are invited to the Zoom session. It's absolutely free, and it's tomorrow. John Wall didn't do much today. Okay, James. They don't take John Wall's 3-ball serious. Anytime you see a toilet bowl in like that, that is not a sign of a shooter. And his shot does that very often. That's why I say that. Some players do that. Some good shooters do that, but like it happens pretty often. His shots like roll in a lot. This concerns me. This concerns me. And I'm gonna tell you why. Look how far off he's playing. He's not even thinking about guarding him at that 3. Now he ends up still blowing by everybody in the. This was a highlight for people. It wasn't a highlight for me. This was something to be concerned about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not even a thought about. He's almost standing at the elbow. Little things like that concern me. Blow by. And that's cool until help defense starts happening. All right, for sure, JC. What's cool is with the guys in the academy, especially the people that pull up to the Zoom sessions, I get a chance to like know your face and remember you guys. JC is one of them. Unfortunately, we couldn't work out when I went out to the Bay because just COVID stuff. That's tough. One dribble. Another big issue. Look where he's guarding him at. Not even thinking about it. Not even thinking about him out there. And it's cool that he could hit this shot, but like, if I'm on the opposing team, I'm living with it. I'm cool with that. Perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. If you're watching for the first time or you watch, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is fine, but this is alarming to me even still. I want kick-out passes. I want somebody to touch the ball. And then when nobody's down there, then we could attack the basket. Who's your favorite coach, NBA coach? Absolutely Steve Kerr. Popovich. I've grown to respect Vogel. I kind of like Doc. He tried to hezzy the crap out of him. And this is cool, but like, look where guys are backing up to. They got a wall. This is how they guard Giannis with that wall. I know you guys have seen that before. And it's just like, not good. Everybody standing around. Nobody gets any touches. His jumper is mainly what concerns me. If you're supporting the lab, drop us a like. Drop us a thumbs up. He's still fast, but what did I tell you guys about crashing to the floor like this? If you guys are new, I hate these plays. This is self-inflicted, by the way. Him pushing off in the air like that. It's not a John Wall hate session. So don't get it twisted. Because I like John Wall. This is what projected him to the ground. He always does that. So what happens is now we get a 5-on-4 going the other way while you're picking yourself off the ground. I can't stand it. Wouldn't be surprised if they scored on the other end. We're on the way down the court. Drag. Nothing because the defense is already up high. Look how far off they're guarding. Not even really guarding them. Not attached. This is what makes the new NBA players so different and so much more effective. Trey. Luka will shoot this. You know Harden will let this go. I mean, what we got to talk about what Steph would do or Dame. You know, and so I'm seeing this, and it's not going to work in Houston. I confidently say that. They'll have some impressive wins. They're not going to beat the Lakers 100%. They wouldn't beat the Clippers. I don't even know if this Houston team could beat Denver. Could they beat the Pelicans? They should be able to, but I can't confidently say that with the squad they have. Because you know what? I seen Lonzo play some pretty good defense on John Wall as a rookie. Don't know if you remember that, but I've seen it. I've seen Lonzo play some pretty good defense on a lot of people, actually. And I'm super happy for Lonzo too. Somebody who's constantly improving. Jumper's starting to get there. It's non-existent. Like, they're not even tripping off him. But not going to give up on John Wall, because if he's at least hitting pull-ups, they're going to be really good. Still. Dev, I've been watching you for about 8 years now. Your uncomfortable series put me in a different bag. Never made a basketball team, but you gave me inspiration to outshine those that did. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Baki, I hope you... I'm guessing, is your AVI? Is that Baki in the picture? Do you guys watch Baki? Baki is actually pretty dope. I actually really like Baki. It's kind of crazy, though, and they talk too much and tell too many backstories, but Baki is sick. It's on Netflix. Anyways, let's see what Harden did today. James Harden. He wasn't really going viral, so I'm guessing. Hey, can anybody tell me how many James Harden had today in this game? Let's see how he's scoring. A turnover. I see the look, but it's super telegraphed with him just looking. Here it comes. Here comes the pass. And not to get it twisted, because James Harden can really pass the ball. I live for Baki fights. Yeah, Baki fights are sick. The other day, I just met his dad, so Baki's dad. So I'm kind of like a little bit behind, but I'm catching up. It's just one piece is taking over my life. Double screen, double stagger. One pop, one roll. Nothing happens. So, like, you guys are going to see on my video this Friday or Saturday. Every time there's a pick and roll, something needs to happen. You have to gain some sort of advantage, whether it's you scoring or not. You can't just come off the pick and roll and nothing happens. Okay, we just got to go ISO. Make something happen. And I know Harden can do that because I've seen him do it. Every time. There should be some sort of a pass that leads to a pass that leads to a bucket, or leads to a bucket, pass that leads to a bucket, or you scoring a bucket. It can't turn into... It can't turn into this. Did you know that Harden told Curry... I don't know how true this is, but I read something that says Harden actually prefers not to do all the ISO stuff. And it was from Curry. Curry actually said that Harden told him that. And so if that's true, which I don't know how true this is, it wouldn't make sense because he always ends up going back to it, even now. He didn't even think about like the other option, which is Gordon or attacking so that this could be open or nothing. It was just like, ISO, step back. And we all know what he can do, you know. We all know that he can do that. But this isn't going to win you championships, as Kobe said on the interview. He said it. He said it. Kobe. Some people consider him one of the top 5 players in the ever, and he said it. Top 5, top 10, whatever you had him, we all know how good Kobe is, and he said that in an interview. National TV. Got to deliver those passes. And you know what? This is a short slip. Knowing that he's getting double, it's a short slip. It's not a full roll. It's not a full. You can't fully roll. This is a steal waiting to happen. Look at how this is a funny picture. He got discombobulated after getting hit in the. Wait, did he get hit in the face? Oh, he just didn't know where the ball went. Terrible. Bad pass, a deflected pass, and then a 3-point shot. Uh-oh. I don't know if that call is good. I'm about to get off of this in a minute. Hey, Def, huge fan. What is your take on Giannis? Do you think he should play the 5 or more? Hey, let's look at Giannis. Let's look at Giannis right now. This is the last thing we'll go over. I like this. A lot of vibes. Okay, I'm finding Giannis right now. It's cool because I have like my own show. And y'all messing with it. That's dope. Appreciate you guys, man. Okay, make 3. Make 2. And 1. We all know there's some and 1s in there. All right, cool. Let's get it. Oh, he shot crazy. How many free throws did Giannis shoot yesterday? 2, 4. I'm counting bucket. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 22, 24, 26, 28. Wow, 31, 33, 35. He had 35 points, like baskets, like points. No free throws. See how he's getting buckets though. Is Giannis's buckets as fun as Steph Curry? Was his 60 as fun as Steph Curry's? Because I didn't get a chance to watch it, so I'm just curious of what you guys think. I don't watch certain teams often. Like, I don't watch the Milwaukee Bucks often because I stopped being a believer in what they're doing. Giannis, until he really learns how to shoot, I'm never really going to focus on him that much. I already went down that road. I used to watch every Giannis game. Come get banged on. I know, and the thing is, like, I watch Curry because I don't know what I'm going to get a lot. I watch Dame sometimes. For the most part, I don't know what I'm going to get. But, like, Giannis, I know exactly what I'm going to get. LeBron, I don't. Sometimes he comes out and just starts knocking down threes. Nothing surprises me that Giannis does, though. We know he's going to bully ball to the rim. We know he's going to hit some threes, you know, but it's not that dependable. He's second. We know he's going to spin move. His patent, him and Siakam, their main move is just spin move. Hard, spin. Run hard, spin. And it's not a hate. It's not a Giannis hate session. Because I love his mentality and I love his want to get better, but we gotta fix the jumper, bro. We gotta fix the jumper, bro. You know, I should have put on Pritchard instead of this, because I already know. They're still not guarding him. He's going to hit this, but they're not guarding him. I'm not mad at how he shot the ball. It doesn't look super pretty, but it doesn't look that bad. He's keeping the extra guy. He's taking the left hand up with the ball now. It doesn't look pretty, but it doesn't look terrible to me. We'll wait on it. Not super excited about it. Don't make me into a Giannis hater. I'm not a Giannis hater. We're sitting there watching this film. Chill. Don't be all sensitive. I don't need that. Mm, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. Thank you guys for supporting. You guys check inthelab.tv. We have lots of gear on there for you guys to cop. Our shoes just arrived, so we'll be releasing those. We'll be releasing our shoes on Thursday. Heavy balls should be sold out, I believe. We have our ball and string hoodies. And then also we have the hoodies that I'm actually wearing right now, our beaker tees. Let me see. You got these hoodies that just came out. I actually love this hoodie. It's just a logo. Stand strong. Been trying to build this thing for years, man. It's been going well. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you have an opportunity on your way out, click the thumbs up button. Every day at 12 o'clock, I will be doing these sessions. I will be doing these sessions for you. I'm gonna do them either way for me, but I'm doing it. I'm doing these sessions for you, and I'm just appreciative that you guys are just supporting the way that you are. So, like I said, if you guys get an opportunity, go to inthelab.tv. Help us stay afloat. Cop some gear. We have a shop. Over here, you have Academy. You have a video that kind of explains what it is. If you're trying to get better at basketball, I recommend it. About to go ham in there. I'm about to go crazy in there this year. 2021 is, just put it like this. If you want to get better, this is your year. Go to work. Get better. Focus in. And just stay with it. If you make consistent habits, you'll get consistent results. It'll work for you. You just gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe in your work ethic, and you have to plan your work ethic. You have to know that if you're doing the wrong thing, if you're doing the wrong things every day, you're gonna get worse. You're gonna get good at doing the wrong thing. You want to focus on in the basketball world. You want to focus on what happens most often in the basketball game. So what I'm going to do, like I promised that I do on this Saturday, either Friday or Saturday. No, Saturday, because I have a stream on Friday. Saturday, I'm going to put out a basketball video for you guys to just see how the trade goes with me and the players that I work with. Some young guys, so you can see them getting better live in real time. I think it's really dope to see like guys actively getting better on film, and it's gonna be raw and uncut, kind of like how these are. Also, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you guys enjoy these and you're watching for the first time. You're new to this channel. Go ahead to the subscribe button and check out some of the other videos that I've posted. If you want to know how to start, to go to the 10,000 Hours series, and that'll explain all that you really need to know about me. Anyways, I'll catch you guys on the next one.